I am Dr. AJ. So, how are you doing? Let me start there. I know you're doing well, and because we are achievers and not quitters. As a matter of fact, we are positive people who live to lift each other up through every life situation. Well, I want to continue from the last segment in which I presented the concept called listening. And now I want to focus on and highlight the concept called communication. We understand that listening is a key element of communication. But what is it about communication itself? Now, we know also that there exists so many types of communication, including verbal, nonverbal, oral, and written. And the list really goes on. And not only does the list continue, but our communication seems to never cease. With this, have you asked yourself, do I say what I mean and do I mean what I say? Think about that. My point is not centered on a person being challenged in her or his emotions and thus decides to tell someone off or give someone, as the saying goes, a piece of your mind. That is not communication, and that is instability, and in many ways, insecurity and a lack of responsibility. However, I inquire if you communicate with meaning and with a focus on achievement. I must say that I live and communicate without wasting my words or actions. So, what is the solid approach to communication? Let me give you something that will truly enrich your life. It's called communicating with care. CARE. Now, the C represents in a communication endeavor that we must collaborate. How do we do that? We must process the past and um, focus on the present and also the desired outcome, not only for you, but for all parties involved. The A represents the fact that we must assess and then we must activate. What should we assess? Well, we must assess the elements of the situation. So important, and the options for response, and then we must activate the response. The R represents that we must focus our attention on retaining the relationships. How do we do that? We must remain connected to our inner self and seek to gain an enhanced understanding of who we are and who we desire to be through that situation. Are you thinking now? Well, the E represents the last part of care is that we must evaluate for enhancement. How do we do that? We must ask ourselves if, and in our communication, how has the exchange expanded me, or how is it challenging me to expand? Communicating with care. This is significant, and I encourage you to share this with others. And as you do, remember this. Communication is the beginning of an engagement or endeavor. Healthy communication is the evidence of an institution. Wow, that's profound, and that's something that is centered on taking your communication to the highest level and beyond. Well, my time is up. And until next time, take care and continue to communicate. First of all, with yourself, And a good way to start is to start your day by saying to yourself, today is a new day. And my communication is going to enhance with time. And therefore, today is a new me. Take care.